Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews, and this is going to be my review of The Bachelor, season 374, episode 950. I don't know. Can I just say I'm old? And I absolutely forgot this episode came on yesterday, and I was thinking, oh, I'm forgetting something. I'm supposed to be doing something. We're supposed to be reviewing this show and you forgot. I was up to 3 a.m. in the morning for nothing. Just up, couldn't sleep. I could have did this last night with my hair in rollers and no makeup, being comfortable. But no, this is the version you're getting. Let's jump into the bullshit. Okay, pause. Because the rose ceremony is now, because all the dramatizations that have happened, the rose ceremonies are now happening at the beginning of the episode instead of the end. Surely they'll get back on track once there are lesser people there. But I just want to say to the girl who's snitching, don't try and justify your snitching. We see you for your works. We know what you're doing, boo. Doesn't mean you're gonna get a rose. You might get a rose not to continue to have a relationship with him, but because he knows if anything goes on, you're gonna snitch. You're his spy. Doesn't mean he's gonna respect it and or fall in love with you, boo. That's not how. But we will see. Pause.
As you know.
Before we get into Brittany crying about being called an escort and all that bullshit. So the snitch is sitting there, because I can't think of her name. So her name is now the snitch. So for reference. She like, so the boy comes in. All the girls are sitting around. Anna is like, well, finally it's 20 of the old girls, 4 new girls. They still want more old girls to go home than new girls to go home than old girls because they don't want them here, blah, 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 whatever. So the boy comes in and he says, I've heard some things from last night about a culture of bullying and us versus them and mob mentality and blah, 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 blah. And there's a rumor going around that could ruin somebody's life. I said, I feel like I got lipstick on too. Could be my imagination. So he takes the Brittany girl who Anna said was an escort. And now she's gonna cry to him, and now Victoria is looking crazy in the face because she knows she been bullying and showing her ass this whole time, and she thinks it's about to catch up with her. I don't think the producers are gonna let him get rid of her though. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Pause. So he talks to Brittany. She tells him what was said, blah, blah, blah. He goes to speak to Anna. And she says, I said something horrible about this girl that I had been told before I got here about her. And I immediately regretted it when I said it, and I'm sorry. That she tried to squeak out some tears while being sad about it. No tears actually came out of her face. And then he was like, I understand, and I've been in your place, and I can tell you you're not a horrible person, but get out. And then she started crying, and she was like freaking out, and he was like, let me walk you out. Girl. Now, if he really about it, that means Victoria is next. Bitch, if he put child, I'ma fall out on this floor and cackle like an idiot. Y'all thought I cackled with baby girl. If he get his shit together and put Victoria out, baby, when I say I'm be done for the day, it's gonna be a wrap. You hear me? Oh, I can't wait. Oh. I'm so rude. I can't wait. Oh God, let me get myself together. Oh Jesus.
You could have said this.
So now all of the girls is kissing the new girls' asses so they don't get put out too. Especially that Victoria. She done apologized about snatching the girl's crown. She done went to the other girl with shit. Oh, if I cared enough, I would know her name. But she went to the other girl. She was like, I didn't think you would treat her fairly, possible. Victoria knows she fucking lying. She lying. She's trying to treading water hard. Got to get put. Child. If he don't put her out, the number one ringleader of the bullying, the toxicity, then he should have let the other girl stay as well. We'll see what happens. So this other girl, I don't even know who she is. I don't know where she came from. She's one of the new girls. I don't know. Child. They all look alike. It's all the same. So one of the new girls went to Matt, and then she started crying, talk about Victoria, and she did a cheers to the OGs at the date, and she felt like, and she's telling on Victoria. He's like, well, through all, I know she does all these antics, but through all of that, I thought she has a big heart. So you knew she's cutting up and causing confusion. And in your infinite wisdom, you continue to keep her here. Now Victoria is doing what she normally does. And she done rolled up on the girl and is like, what did you say? She's trying to do damage control. She's about to have a freak out in 5, 4, 3, 2. Freak out as you get your ass in this car and go home, boo.
Somewhere to the how.
All right. Before they get into this, so Victoria pulls him aside and says, let's talk. And she was like, she's trying to get ahead of it so that he don't put her out too. But I think he may have her number. Because he was like, yeah. She was like, I'm so proud of how you handled the previous situation. And she's like, I know there's things that I can work on. And this is where he fucked up. He said, yeah, you know, when I was talking to Katie last night and she was telling me what's going on. Dun, dun, dun. He done named the snitch. He done told Master Splinter who the snitch was. This is not going to bode well for Katie if Victoria stays in the house. She's going to torment that bitch.
That's completely.
Now she's really about to have a meltdown. Because he called her on her bullshit. And then he was like, yo, I got to make the house a safe place for all the women. And he was like, and with you calling old girl a hoe. And she was like, well, she took that out of context. And he turned to her and said, well, in what context would calling another woman be a good thing? Bitch, she was stuck. And now she's like, and him thinking that I am the reason why the house is toxic. It's just crazy. No, bitch, you the toxic one. You've been the toxic one since you walked in the door. You ripped somebody's crown off their head, bitch. What you mean? You got one girl kicked out because you didn't like her. Where's my... Okay, I almost freaked out. You got her dipped your way into getting that girl kicked out to begin with because you didn't like her and you saw her as competition. So you did a dip to think and make him think that she was the toxic one when it's been you this whole time. Girl, chicken's coming home to roost. Chicken coming home to roost on episode 74, whatever the fuck number this is. Commercial. She's spiraling. So she gets mad and she calls Katie a loser. And then she runs off to the bathroom and she fakes cries. And then she comes out and she storms out and she goes outside. I guess the producers are out there with her. And she's talking to one of the producers. And she was like, I'm his wife. I'm the best one here. I'm the only one here with a working brain. And now she's starting to turn on him. And she was like, if he believes them bitches over me, then clearly he's not my person. And daughter is going in. I said, oh, daughter, niece. What's happening? What's going on, daughter? She upset. Cut to the rose ceremony. Hold on. Pause. So, cut to the rose ceremony. Victoria is having a meltdown. She's going to hyperventilate and make herself pass out, try and get sympathy. It still probably won't get her a rose, but you know, Have at it, daughter. The first 2 roses he handed out are to the 2 newbie crybabies who've been crying about what's being said about them, and I'm feeling bullied and terrorized and shit. Them the first 2 roses he handed out. Like, I don't understand why people is so stressed. I feel like he handed out 3 roses on the 3 dates. It's 24 women, so that takes you down to 21. I feel like there's like 17 roses sitting there. So like 3 people are going home. I don't know why these women are stressing. The odds are in their favor, literally. So can I just say, okay, despite the fact that Victoria is spiraling and I think she's about to get put out, I hate the fact that man comes in when he gets down to the last rose and be like, ladies, Matt, this is the last rose. Bitch, we can count. We see 1 rose sitting there. What the fuck? If you don't go sit your fucking ass down until it's time to come say, ladies, say your final goodbyes. We know it's the last rose, heifer. Okay, I'm sorry. I know, there's something about that aggravates my spirit. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So he gave out the final rose. It was to Serena P, Serena C. One of the Serenas. Both Serenas got a rose. Who did not get a rose was Victoria. She about to blow this motherfucker up. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, Jesus. Shout out to the black girls that are still holding on. Y'all not going to get picked in the end, but keep hope alive. Black power. Black History Month. Delusional. Blah, blah, blah. Well, nobody gives a fuck what y'all saying with this toast. She's Victoria is so fucking delusional. First of all, it was 4 girls that got eliminated. So, this little black girl went and hugged him. The other 2 girls went and hugged him. She walked up to him. She's like, I feel sorry for you that you would listen to hearsay and not all the facts. So, bye. And walked up. Wasn't no hug. No, I wish you the best. I hope you find love. Blase bloom. She was like, go to hell. Suck my dick. You piece of shit. I'm the bomb. Everybody's going to be sad that I'm gone. I bring joy into the house. Bitch. She gives me very much Candy Muse. I don't know. What are we going to do for drama now? That's my question. Where's the new drama coming from? Because the drama queen's leaving. So,
super anxious.
Apparently they're past the halfway point and Rachel has got the next date. So is it bad that I want to fast forward through all of this date shit? Because I don't give a damn. Yeah, I gotta watch this. It's still an hour and 20 minutes left of bullshit. I don't want to watch the rest of this. Let me see if is it a fast forward speed I can watch this. Commercial. So we're back to this show being absolute trash, and why are we doing this? So Rachel comes in with all the bags from all the shops because they did a shopping spree on their date, and they got all these clothes, and he got her a pair of red bottoms and blah blah blue blue blue. So she comes in with bags all over her hands, and she sits down and shows them the bottom of her shoes, and everybody's all jealous and in their feelings, and they sad because he's mine, Matt, and he's doing all these things. Girl, he's not yours. He's for the streets. He's for the mansion, girl. Until he get down on one knee at the end, not yours. Not yours at all. Not even a little bit, daughter. That's not how this works. But then the driver comes in with a bag, a big blue box, and there's a beautiful midnight blue, royal blue, like the color of my hair, dress for her for their date that evening. This show is cruel and unusual punishment. Like, why would you put yourself through all of these hoops and things for the off chance? Because the odds are not in your favor. That, like, as much as I want to be loved and I want to get married, I'm not doing that. This is the Pick Me Olympics. And I don't like it at all. At all. Motherfuckers is in their feelings about it. You cannot get in your feelings about community peen. You cannot. Okay,
Someone's gonna push me, Joe.
he's kissing yet another girl. The Chelsea, the beautiful black girl with the bald head, talked to him and kissed on him. Now Abigail came and told her sob story about her daddy not being there and how she's not sure she could open up so for somebody to do that to her again. And he's like, well, I understand because my daddy did the same thing to me. And now they're kissing. There's still 30 minutes left. Still 30 minutes left. So she is really, truly in her feelings about what the fuck is going on. And I feel like she finna pop off. Drama. Finally, because I was about to fall asleep on this fucking date shit. Boring ass fucking dates and blah, 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 feelings and shit. Nobody has time for that. Before he get out this little tidy car.
Well, you've said enough.
These broads is outright arguing, right? So they get dressed, they go over to the house. They both packed a suitcase, so we'll see. And there's a rose sitting on the table in between the two of them. These broads is going at it. MJ's like, you have defamed my character by mentioning my name. And she was like, you lied to Matt and you acted like you didn't even know when you are the author of all the confusion in the house. Oh, she was pulling the puppet strings? Now it's MJ was the author of all the confusion and toxicity. It wasn't Victoria, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't believe that to be true. I just don't. They would have shown, they like to show receipts and they tend to show people as they are. And I haven't seen MJ being toxic and mean to people. So we about to find